the road course in Montreal, local heroes and road course warriors emerge, and the rest will attempt to steal their thunder.
It's out of hand how wet it is down here.
Ron Fellows weathered the storm last year, but Marcus Ambrose has been hunting road course victory lanes, and vengeance at Montreal would be just about right. The twists and turns of the road course put our heroes door to door and fender to fender.
I know you love to show off, but I never thought that you would take it this far. What do I know?
Who will emerge victorious? Who will mark their name in the history books forever?
Time for us now to get this race underway.
Conducteur, démarrez vos moteurs.
This huge partisan Quebec crowd coming to their feet.
I feel like although from Ontario, I'm an accepted Canadian. But we're kind of going to be a distant third in the popularity when we go to Montreal with Jacques and Patrick. And then maybe not in the order.
As they say in Canada, it is time to all skate.
Going slick tires are starting to rain.
The full course yellow has flown here on lap number 7. Get your DVRs running, folks, because you're seeing history. The rain tires are going on.
I'm putting my crash helmet on right now. This is going to get wicked out there.
Holy crap, these things drive really bad in the rain.
The corners generally have some drainage, but it's the straightaways when you're hitting puddles, trying to accelerate. That's the more difficult part.
So far, none of the lead cars is coming in except the 5 car, and that is Ron Fellows. If it continues to rain, those cars that pitted, it's going to be a big benefit for them when everybody else has to come in. Fellows managed to get around Leffler, and now he's making quick work of Stephen Wallace.
Whoa, don't hit him.
Ron Fellows, he is your race leader right now.
I was so focused on keeping the car on the asphalt relatively.
The drivers are telling us across the radios that it's just so hard to see. They have no visibility whatsoever.
I was fortunate that my guys did a great job of prepping. I could see relatively well out the front.
The race has been officially called with 26 laps remaining. Congratulations are going to go to Ron Fellows.
As a Canadian, Gilles Villeneuve was a huge hero of mine. So to win in the rain on a track named after him, that's pretty special.
You've had a chance to go around it as well as Andy. Take us through it.
Let's take a look at this racetrack here in Montreal, Canada. Let's turn 1 or 2 down through this, down to back straightaway to hairpin, down this 175-mile-an-hour back straightaway, which is unreal. Tell you, let's get inside now. Let's get outside and take a look at what this thing really looks like. There's turn 1 and 2. Entry at turn 1. Good place to pass. Take a look at that. 3 wide down on the turn 1. But you better get back in line as you exit turn 2, because if you don't, this can happen. Man, this turns into calamity corner. They're all piled up. They're all messing up, and that is not the way to do it. Now through turn 3, 4, 5, and 6, the S's that I call it. This is pretty well single file through this area. You got to be careful, but you got to drive hard, be a little aggressive. Above all, stay on the race course in this particular area. The guys just trying to get their line, like I say, not wheel hop, stay on the track, not do anything stupid, get off course, because this is the area of the track you can make mistakes. You don't want to do that. Let's just take a look at the rest of these guys. Here we go, turn 8 and 9, a really good passing zone into turn 8. Let's watch the number 29 car, the Holiday Inn car. He dives down this back straightaway into turn 8, tries to overtake the Napa car right there, as you see. Hard under brakes, gets underneath them, and that right there, folks, is a classic way to make a pass. Nobody got hurt, no dents in the fenders, nothing. Now we're getting down into the hairpin, I call it, turn 10 and 11. Another good passing zone. Boy, take a little look at 33. Into the corner hard, ooh, slides out. That's not the way you want to do it. He got in there a little too hard. Let's take another way. Take a look at this one. Oh my gosh, bam, bam. They all spin out. The 77 goes around, the 17 to 28 get a piece of it. That's not the way you want to do a pass, getting into turn 10 and 11 to hairpin. Now down the long back straightaway, 175 miles an hour, peak RPM, 3,100 feet, one of the longest straightaways in all of NASCAR. Into turn 13, exit in turn 14, and folks, that's a lap around the track right here in Montreal, Canada.
Well, the weekend didn't exactly start off on a positive note for Carl Edwards, involved in the Grand Am race yesterday. And on the warm-up lap, got a little loose. The weather, you guys spun out your driver's side door. I know that it was a pretty hard hit. I can see a little bit of swelling on your face right now. How are you feeling right now? How are you feeling right now?
I'm good, other than Ambrose heckling me from the vehicle behind us.
And it's been a good day so far, weather-wise. But remember that rain we talked about yesterday that hampered qualifying efforts for some? I'm telling you, folks, there's weather in the area, and NASCAR can run with rain tires in the Nationwide Series. Well, folks, we did mention the weather, and I got to tell you, one of the clouds above this racetrack has begun to open up, and somewhere there are rain tires that know their job is going to be to get on these race cars. Now, it's been an interesting thing to watch NASCAR work the rain scenario. Their desire is for this race to be run either in wet conditions or dry conditions, not somewhere in between, so that the teams are scrambling around, much the way the sports car series would do. So the rules dictate that they'll either run one way or the other, and NASCAR will give these teams some time to go from the rain scenario to the dry scenario and or back again. So right now, dry racetrack, we have the track, but it is beginning to rain a little bit, and we'll see how the accumulation goes here.